Welcome everybody, MaxspeedTV, Bobby and all the hobbies coming at you right here on a Tuesday night. It is the Lucky Dog Gen 6 series. Should be a really good one tonight. Charlotte's not exactly an easy thing to tame. Look to see some really good racing here. Watch out for these pit stops. They get too fast repairs. We should have a really good time here. Anyway, you guys stick around. National Anthem, we'll be right back. So basically that means you've got 4 minutes to get you something to eat or drink and get your butt back here and watch some racing. We'll be back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner gave way for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner gave way for the land of the free, and the home
Welcome everybody, MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming at you Tuesday. Lucky Dog Gen 6 Series here at the famous Charlotte Motor Speedway. Oh, we are gonna have some fun tonight. 2 fast repairs. That's it. That's all they need. Welcome everybody out here on YouTube. Should have a really good race here. I'm telling you, I can't stress enough how good this race is going to be. Why? Because it's Charlotte. It's fast. It's tricky. Tires go quickly, walk comes fast. Well, let's get to the grid. Check them out. Row number 1, the coolest name in iRacing, Gary Slapinski. If I had that last name, I wouldn't have got beat up in high school. Beside him, the 7, William Keller. Row number 2, the 429, Mr. Paul Witt, MaxspeedTV driver. The 00, Mr. Thomas Holder, along beside him. Row 3 to 23, Ray Zirk. And the 41, Bill English. Row number 4 to 3, Kendall Craft to 57. We just call him Sarge. BK Pierce. Row number 5, the 46, Buddy Waters. No relation to Muddy Waters. And the 44, Jacob Edson. Row 6 to 40, Timothy Woodson to 33, Gary Regland. Row number 7. The 12, Damon Cox to 20, Dave Acacia. Row number 8 to 71, they just call him Dirty Don. And the 59, Ralph Blair. Row number 9 to 52, Gary Whitmer Sr., the 93, Larry Blair. Row 10 to 91, Joel Guy, the 42, Joseph Carson. And row 11, last but not least, Mr. Chris Ho. As we get set. Again, welcome everybody in YouTube. Hit the like button. Get it over with. Get it out of your mind. Do it now. Slapinski's going to be on the bottom. Mick Keller. And the number 7 machine will be up top. You got a favorite? Shout it out. Tell me who it is. We like to know. We like to see how good you are. Green flag racing. Lucky Dog, Gen 6. Slapinski out with a nice little lead right there. Paul Witt right behind him. Zirkut hanging third here. The guy to be on a lookout for, watch out, because he's really been coming around here lately. And that guy's gonna be... I can find him. Hang on. I'm looking for him. There he is. There's the man. BK Pierce. Watch out. He's been on a roll. He's got a new rig. Everything's feeling mighty fine. And he's coming. He's coming for you. Got ourselves a caution already. Not quite sure what's going on with that. We shall look. Let's see if I can find it first. See if I can see anything going on right in this area here. I seen the 59, Ralph Blair. He was kind of in trouble. I don't know if it happened way up in front up here. As I'm watching carefully. Yeah, there we go. Right up front, you can see him. Up into the wall he goes, ever so gracefully, but he's completely sideways, and he can't do anything about it. Now watch these guys try to get out of the way. They can't do it as the 48 comes all the way up the track, or the 40 does. That's Woodson. He gets drilled. Now, one of the guys decided to take a bath. And it's the 71. Dirty Don. Oh, no. Let's ride with Dirty Don. Boom. There he sets into the waters. Wouldn't it be cool if iRacing had the water spraying everywhere out of those cans? But unfortunately, they don't. Early cautions. Taking a few guys in, having to use their fast repairs already. Not the way they wanted to start out. Slapinski, Witt, Zirkin, Holder, and English, top 5. It gets slickery. Tires go kind of quick here. They really do. And your weather, well, it's only 68 degrees and 0 humidity. That's your track temperature, 64 air. But still, it can get slippery here. Go through and take a look at some of these paint schemes while we can. Also want to thank the sponsors in the left-hand corner. We got a boatload of them. The main one, Fiber Optics Construction. Now, let me tell you a little tidbit before we check out some drivers here real quick. I've seen the things that the league owner does for this league. I'm talking embroidery shirts, trophies. I mean, man, when you win here, you win big. It's just not bragging rights on the track either. Now, when you win here, you win real big. So you might want to check these guys out. They also have a new short track series. Super Late Modified series on Friday nights, so go check them out if you want to get involved in that. They just started that thing up. Witt's going to be outside. Slapinski down in the bottom. A guy to look out for, too, this character right here. The 44 machine, Mr. Jacob Edson. He's due. He could be a thorn in these guys' sides up here. Back to green flag racing here. Lucky dog, sir. Slapinski out in front, about probably a 2-car length advantage right now. Coming real hard on the bottom. Zirkin might be challenging Pitt. Then again, maybe not. Whoa, the 00 a little bit sideways, kind of sprint carring his way around here. That's Thomas Holder. On my butt pucker factor, I'm going to say it was probably about a 3. But he grabbed a hold of it and held on to it and kept it straight before we saw a caution. Talking about Edson earlier, here he is in the bottom. Mr. English riding right there on Holder. Riding on top with him. You're going to hear him feather that accelerator. You just can't put the accelerator to the floor and go balls to the wall all the way around this track. Not going to happen, Captain, because you're going to wear those tires out way too fast. Already going a few laps down. We got a couple cats that are at least, well, one lap down's Larry Blair right there. He just got nailed. Carlson's going to be a lap down. 2 laps down. Dirty Don after being caught up in that incident. Joel Guy. Timothy Woodson, he's parked. Not sure what's going on with him, but he's 10 laps down. Gary jumping out to a commanding lead. As Paul Witt and the rest come charging. Riding around with Mr. Holder. You can see these guys kind of sliding away. The more into the race, the more laps down on these tires, the more it's going to get a little loose. And the more that wall, whoa, trouble right in front right there. The 23 goes around. That's going to bring out a caution. And he went for a ride, too, let me tell you. Let's see if we can see it. The 41's right there. He comes down to the bottom, but if you'll watch, I'm not sure if the 41 is going to slip up, and that's Mr. English. And you can watch it right here. See him going up and up and up. Yep, he's going to come up and he's going to catch the 23 and put him sideways. It didn't take much because they were pretty close to begin with. And he keeps it right up on the wall and he just disappeared. He says, the heck with it. I'm out of here. And he is. He's gone. See ya. And that was that replay. 15 laps out of 100 in the books tonight. The Lucky Dog Gen 6 Series. Don't forget, we've got a Lucky Dog Truck Series on Thursdays. We got the Lucky Dog, the new Short Track Super Late Model Series starting up on Friday nights. And, of course, we've got the Saturday night Lucky Dog Super Speedway Series. Which, by the way, I hear they got a heck of a broadcaster over there on Saturday nights. Guy's a lot of fun. He's really good. You should check it out. Here's your top 5. Slipinski, Witt, English, Holder, and Pierce. And will they come in and top things off? No, they will not. Only 15 laps into this race. Slipinski. He's led 14 of the 15 laps. He's going to be a lap hog. So far, so good here. As you can see, Paul Witt's got a little bit of damage going on. Hopefully we'll get that taken care of. Thank God it was on that side, not on the other, because my face can't afford any more wrinkles. As we get ready to fire off again. 22 laps in the book of 100. 2 cautions already. Let's see if things can settle down. And whatever you do, make sure you get through your shifts cleanly and don't spin your tires. Oh, you're going to have a bad day, along with a few others. Green flag, here we go. Again, Slapinski really pushes it out there. It's sitting kind of pretty right now. But look right behind him. Ooh, the 41 English goes all the way up the track. He did not kiss the wall yet. But boy, he got close. He could have reached out and touched it. Edson pops into 3rd after starting 10th. And now he's going to charge and battle a little bit. Trying to see if he can take 2nd away from Mr. Paul Witt here. Boy, he is coming. He's coming, and this guy's going. Slapinski. He must have to get up early for work in the morning. Or he's got something planned for the night after the race because, man, he is on a mission. And look behind Paul Witt. A little bit of battling going on. Riding with Holder. You see how close they get to that wall? I mean, it's close. Closer to the wall, the faster you go. Paul Witt, Bill English battling right here for 3rd. You see the cool MaxspeedTV logo with that good-looking paint job he's got. Boy, they get close. Real close. Right now, right here's a good battle. Up front, not so much. 1st and 2nd's kind of cruising. Paul Witt, he ain't cruising. He's sweating bullets a little bit because he's got a whole slew of cars after him. Riding back with Acacia. Watching that traffic up in front of him. Oh, a little touching going on there. Holder goes all the way down to the infield and brings it right back up. No harm, no foul. But he's going to have to shake it off and get right back into it, and there he goes. Whoa, Paul Witt, sideways into the inside wall. That's going to bring out a caution. Number 3, if you're counting. See if we can say it a little further back than that, Bobby. There you go. Let's see if there's just a little bit of a tap here where he just got loose, one or the other. And it looks like he might have gotten hit. The 41 said, I need to go through you. So Mr. English sort of kind of did. Run it back again from his point of view. Now, he probably thought he was far enough ahead that he could get behind him in draft. Unfortunately, he was not. I think it was closing in on Paul just a little bit too quick there. He didn't quite realize it. So they're going to come in. As you can see, all of them just about coming in. They will get tires. Some will get tires. I think they only get 3 sets of tires or so during this race, so you got to take care of them. But they can get all the fuel they need. Charlotte is a tough track. And now your top 5 is McKellar, Lipinski, Edson, Reglan, and English. Positions gained, who gained the most? Now, looks like to me it might be that 33 machine. And who's the loser? Mr. Paul Witt is. All the way back here. Currently in the 14th spot. And take a look at that back end. Can pert near see right through it. Opts not to use his fast repair. Unless he's going to come in and get a little work done now, but I don't know if he will or not. Yep, he is. He's going to come in. Let's see if he actually switches over and hits his fast repair and uses one of them. He's got 2 to work with tonight. Everything else looks good. Let's see if he goes new. Yes, he does. He's on his way and out the door. And don't forget, like I said, these guys, they've got 4 leagues going on, man. You got to check it out. Get into them while you can, while there's still some spots available. You got our Tuesday night Gen 6 league right here. You got a Thursday night Trucks league. You have a Friday night Super Late Models. They're starting up. And, of course, there's Super Speedway League on Saturday nights. Which, to me, it's one of the best. It's not just because I think they have a good broadcaster that night. Well, here's your top 5. Reglan, Acacia, Lipinski, McKellar, and Edson. Now, I'm going to tell you, Lipinski would probably love to be able to jump out. in front of these guys. That's kind of what he's known for. He tries to get out there as quick as he can. Get away from everybody so he can just run the laps and let the laps wind down. He's led 30 so far this race. "17 people watching live, 13 likes. These guys appreciate it. So hit the like button. If you get a blister, we'll send you a MaxspeedTV Band-Aid. I'll try to make it a new one, not a used one. I know I've got some around here. New. If they fire these things back off, we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll crank this mother up a little bit. Gen 6 series, Lucky Dog, MaxspeedTV. And away we go. Let's crank this mother up. Slapinski out in the lead right now, but look out, because like I said, Edson is on a mission. And Holder, what a race he's having so far. He's had that puppy sideways a couple of times. He's not afraid to let it all hang out. Damon Cox currently 5th. Sarge doing a great job here, currently in the 4th position. I'm thinking he likes his track. And what's not to like? It's fast. Remember back when I said Paul Witt started like 14th or something? Look at him. He's on a mission. He got accidentally turned around by the guy right in front of him. And he's coming. As the movie in Days of Thunder, when he bumped him and says, "Remember me?" Well, Paul looks in his rearview mirror, or I'm sorry, Bill looks in his rearview mirror, he's going to see Paul, and that's exactly what he'll probably be thinking. Nice little gap, little real estate between him and the second place of Edson. Holder trying to run him down. Excuse me. For how many people out there are having wonderful sinus trouble right now, I feel for you. Seems like it just doesn't want to go away. So we got by English. Now he's got his sights set on Damon Cox here. As we are slowly reaching the halfway mark. We're getting there. Becky, how are you doing? Nice to see you out in chat. What can I say about Slipinski? I don't think there's a track that he doesn't like. But if we got a spoiler alert, it'd be this guy. I swear to God, my wife and her 4 cats we have in our home, I almost think I'm going to cough up a fur ball. I don't know. Can't seem to quit coughing tonight. But Jacob Edson, he could be a spoiler right here. And Paul gets back up on his horse here. But I'm still impressed with Thomas Holder. Those boys are not running away at all from him. We got 4 cats that are at least 1 lap down or more. This guy, Joseph Carlson, he would probably love to see a caution, because that'll put him back on the lead lap, because he is only 1 lap down. Now, I think Edson might be running him down. At least it looks like it to me, he is. Excuse me again. You'd think I'd be quick enough to hit that mute button. Gets way up high by that wall. I can assure you, Gary knows right where he is at, too. As we are coming up on some lap traffic. And I know Gary would love to try to get one between him and Jacob. And that will be the number 3 of Kendall Kraft. So Kendall's going to end up going a lap down, but he will be the first one to get it back if something happens as we reach the halfway mark. Two different lines. Gary takes it up on the wall, brings it down to that blue line and right back up to the wall. Right back to the blue line and right back up to the wall. You get my drift. Edson? He's staying more up on that higher line. And he also could be saving some tire wear by doing that. That and getting a little draft help from the 78. You can see the 78 right there just wiggled a little bit. And it's just enough for Jacob to try to make a move on that inside. As they are side by side. So now Jacob dives down to the bottom. He ain't able to get her done that time. Now, while these two are battling out, Thomas is okay, but Paul Witt's getting a little bit of rearview mirror traffic. BK knocking on his door. Or should I say his back bumper, maybe. Damon Cox right there as well. Then you're going to go back a little ways to Gary Ragland. Mr. Bill English involved in an incident earlier with Paul Witt. And there's Dirty Don, got his lap back, currently back up in the 9th spot. Larry Blair 10th now. Acacia right there in the 11th. Whitman Sr. back into 12th. Ralph Blair to 59, 13th. And then we start our lap traffic, which will be Kendall, Carlson, McKellar, Waters, Joel Guy, and Timothy Woodson. But Slapinski's not exactly running away from this thing by no means. Edson has been close in a lot of races. Super Speedway and everything else. Could this be his time? Could tonight be the night for him? Right now, he's got one man in his way. 58 laps down out of 100. We've had 4 early cautions and 5 lead changes. Paul's gotten far enough out there to get 57 appears is not exactly knocking on his door anymore. Now Holder, he's dropped back to 5th. He might have wore those tires down just a tad. I guess that's a word, right? It is where I came from, a tad. Gary, he is 12th back here. And he's got a little ways to go because he's got lap traffic between him and in front and behind him to catch up to this guy right up here. Which, there's some trouble. We just caught it. So we got ourselves another caution. With 40 laps to go, let's see what happened there. Well, let's take a look. I'm not sure. But something went awry right up here. There it is. A couple guys ran into each other up there is what it was. All kinds of little stuff going on. So we'll back this up a little bit more and get a better view of it. Right here is where it all happens. 41 tries to make an evasive maneuver and get out of his way, more or less. He was coming up on the 3 quick. The 93, no way he was going to stop in time. So he kind of punts the 3. Of course, he gets into the 46. Wow. You want to talk about a guy that is... Oh, he almost made every single one of those. I don't know if you see that, but we're going to show it. And man, he had the hammer down too. This guy right here. Watch this. If I can find him here, hang on. Full speed. It happens right in front of him. At least I think it does. Somewhere up here they get into it. I'm not that crazy, am I? Oh, maybe I am. I don't know. Huh. There it is. Watch him go through it here. Misses that one, comes up. That one just catches him. He saw it, and he had the hammer down all the way, trying to miss it. And he didn't get a chance to do it. Everybody right now coming into the pits, at least the other half, I should say, is coming in. Their front half already came in. Now, there's some tore up race cars right there. There's a 59 of Blair. Regling out on the track with a little bit of damage to the rear. Take a look at Dirty Don, huh? Now he's in 7th. And the guy waiting to get his lap back very patiently. You can see him. That's McKellar. Right here. As soon as that caution lights go out on that pace car, he's gone. So he's going to get his lap back, and he'll be on the lead lap. And that'll make him a happy camper, no doubt. So now you're going to have Slapinski on the bottom and Edson on top. Well, look who's coming to play now. Right there, Paul Witt. Here's your top 5. There he goes. Thank you very much, he says. Now he's got to go all back around, all the way around and catch up with these guys. And he shouldn't have any problems doing it. So, obviously, Slapinski's got to start this, so he's going to get the good jump start. And he should be able to get out there in front of the 44 of Edson, and that'll be a good thing for him. Paul Witt and BK in the 57. They also need to get a pretty good start. Keep the rest of these guys back in check behind them. You are watching the Lucky Dog Series Gen 6 series here on a whopping Tuesday night. Racing from Charlotte tonight. You're looking for a league? Look no further. They've got the Tuesday night Gen 6. They've got the Thursday trucks. Friday super late models starting up. And, of course, their Super Speedway Series on Saturdays. As we get ready to go green one more time here. Slapinski jumped out to about a 2-car length on Edson right here. But take a look at Holder on the outside, putting a little pressure on Paul Witt. Paul loves that low line. As you can see, Paul's been into the pits enough that he got his car fixed without using a fast repair. So that's a good thing. A little bit of racing going on back here. Running around with Acacia. As he's creeping up on the 12 with Damon Cox. As Damon Cox is creeping up on BK. And here comes the 41 in the picture, Bill English. Riding with him down on that bottom. Trying to catch those guys down there, but he pops back up. This is what it's like in the cockpit. I'll get rid of all this. We'll take a lap around and listen how he feathers the accelerator. And that steering wheel that you see, I'll give you another look at it right here. That's exactly what he's doing at home in his rig. So when you see his hands kind of shaking around a little bit, left and right or whatever, that is not a simulation. That's exactly what he is doing at home in that rig. You can see Edson's view right here. Paul Witt the same way. Four-car breakaway. And oh yes, they probably, I'm not sure, I think they may have to stop again for fuel. Top 5. And 4 of them are right there close together. Thinking about it, Paul Witt looked like it for a minute in the inside. But boy, I tell you, Edson is really giving a run for his money here with Slapinski. As he tries it again down to the bottom here. Getting closer and closer to him, but Gary gets off a little bit in the middle and the end of the turns. And Holder's right there with Paul Witt. So all 4 of these cats really close together as far as speed and time go. English back here doing a little battle with Damon Cox for that 4th place. Holder's still hanging on with these guys, but and then Acacia, he's back here a little ways. Him and BK Pierce. Damon Coxo into 41 of English. They're kind of duking it out here. Damon's got the 5th spot, and Bill English wants it. You can see that 4-car cluster up there. Those are your leaders. And that's how far back away he is. Went way down on the bottom. Comes back up, tries to get a little momentum that way. You burn some tires pretty quick doing that. But Paul Witt always did like the bottom. So we'll see what happens. As the 33 Reglan, he's got to go 2 laps down back here in that red and white Camaro. Paul Witt getting a little bit closer to him. 2 different lines. Slapinski stays sort of in 1 and 2. He'll stay kind of high. You might be fishing for a better line. You can see Paul get right up on him right here. And you can actually take the air off them spoilers. You can make that car a little hard to handle when you get close enough to him. As you can see, he's close. Gary knows he's there. Now the 33, he's 2 laps down, and he's up there battling with these leaders. 30 laps to go, 2 laps down. He needs a miracle. But he ain't giving up. And neither's Paul Witt. Paul back down to the bottom again. But the 33 right now is a real pain in Edson's side. Edson trying to get around him. Edson gives Paul Witt a little push. I gotta be honest with you. If I was gonna push somebody, I would let the 33 know, hey pal, you're a couple laps back. Get out of my way. But he's trying to get one of them back the hard way. He's trying to white knuckle ride himself, race his way back to get one of these laps back he's down. And I'll give him an A for effort. He is not backing down. He is giving it all he's got to get it back. Got to be real careful. You don't want to overdrive. Burn out those tires. And I'm thinking they're going to have enough fuel to go all the way here. Slapinski's probably thinking, dude, you can't let him go. Just let him go on by. He can't do it. Because Paul Witt is there knocking on his door. But he would absolutely love to try to get around him. But he's having a hard time trying to do that. Edson back here in third. Now he may, I don't know. Gary may have let him go on. But here's the thing. He's only got 8 laps on those tires. Slapinski's got 23. So that tells you anything about tire wear, how important tires are. Paul trying like a Dickens, doing about everything he can to catch him. Edson right there watching him, watching the battle. $13 to go at the line. Good battle going on right here for 1, 2, or 3 spot. Holder's sitting back here all comfortable. Should get a nice top 4 finish here if nothing goes wrong. Because the closest guy to him is way back here, Damon Cox, currently in 5th. Acacia having a good run, 6th. Ryan Pearson, the 57 machine, sitting there in 7th. Slowly trying to reel in Acacia. And all the way back here, Bill English in that 41 machine. He's 9th. Or I'm sorry, 8th. Whitmer Sr. is 9th, and he would love nothing more to be able to get up there and take that 8th spot. Oh, up into the walls, the 41 of English. And he almost got into it. Slowing it down. But yeah, he almost tangled there with Whitmer Sr. So he's trying to get some of his momentum back here after he had to back it down from hitting the wall ever so slightly. Up front, Slapinski's leading the way. Edson's dropped back just a tad. With 10 to go at the line. Again, the main sponsor, Fiber Optics Construction here. And I cannot stress enough on the amount of money they put out in prizes and prize money. A lot of people don't realize it. It's to the point where I almost want to throw the mic down and grab the steering wheel. Slapinski's slowly catching up with some of this lap traffic here. Not sure, will they back out of the way and let him mosey on through, or is he going to try to maybe use him for a little bit of a shield between him and Paul? Riding with him now. You can see Paul back here watching as Slapinski goes to the bottom. Gonna put a lap traffic between him and the leader, and that's exactly what Slapinski wanted to do. Got a little cushion. Paul's going to try to get around him right away if he can. He realizes his time is getting near the end. Edson way back here into the picture. Good third place for him, but take a look. Now, I don't know. Damon Cox has moved his way on up. Dave Acacia has. Thomas Holders fell back, and he's fallen back a little bit more because BK Pierce is knocking out his side door now. Dame is having a really good run. Started 13th. But up front, Slapinski trying to put that lap car between him and Paul Witt. And he will do that. Now, these two guys, it's just not luck. They have a lot of seat time practicing. Talking with Paul before the race, and he ran an 80 lapper prior. So these guys put a lot of seat time in here. Believe me, just because it's the same setup for everybody, that don't mean diddly. Four to go. If Paul has anything for him, now's the time to show it. Catching him is one thing. Passing him is another. Everybody's staying single file back here for now, it looks like. Dirty Don got to crack the top 10 here. For sure. As he works on Gary Whitmer Sr., perhaps. Now, Gary's 9th. So all these cats, those two are battling right there. The 46, Buddy, he's down. Currently 16th. He's going to be at least, yeah, he's 2 laps down. Looking to put a little bit more lap traffic between him and Paul Witt. Slapinski does. You can see that difference now as Slapinski is driving off into La La Land and leaving Paul Witt in the dark. Literally. White flag for this guy. The coolest name in iRacing. Darius Slapinski. I just call him Slapinski. Because he's put a slapping on these guys tonight. He's led 94 out of 100 laps. As he comes to the checkered flag, and there's going to be your winner. Gary Slapinski. Second place will be Mr. Paul Witt. Jacob Edson rolls around in third. Damon Cox fourth. David Casey at fifth. Pierce sixth. Seventh, Blair. 8 is Dirty Don. Good run for him. Gary Whitmer Sr. 9th. Thomas Holder 10th. Bill English 11th in the 41 machine. McKellar 12th. Reglan 13th. Blair 14th. Carlson 15th, Waters 16th, Kraft 17th, and Woodson is 18th. And 3 cats out of it and gone. There's your boy. Slapinski, lap hog. Loving every minute of that one, too. And you can see his little buddy, Paul Witt, give him a nice little congratulatory slam. You guys stick around. We'll be back. We'll have a chat with these top 3. Slapinski, Witt, Nedson. Lucky Dog Gen 6 series on a Tuesday. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. We'll be right back after this.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you.
Hey, Bobby.
All right. You saw the caution thingy I had made up, right? Well, let's go through it real quick. 5 cautions tonight, 7 lead changes. That's it, 7 lead changes. Man, that's 78 Slapinski. He was a lap hog tonight, to say the least. We didn't get the 3rd place guy, but we've got the 4th place guy. Mr. Damon Cox, talk to me, buddy.
Hey, Bobby. How's it going, my man?
Well, it's going pretty darn good. Good job. You started 13th. You finished 4th. You got the rub doors with some of these guys up here. Doing very well. You stayed clean. You had to use 1 fast repair, I see. But other than that, I think you had a pretty good night.
I was pleased with the run. I had nothing for, of course, Gary and all them up there. Them guys are awesome as always. But just glad where I could keep them in sight, so to speak. So kind of happy with the run. Really surprised to be getting an interview. So I'm happy.
Well, yeah, you're going to get an interview. Yeah, the 3rd place guy, he's nowhere to be found. So the next best guy is you, 4th place. Now that's nothing to shake a stick about. I'll tell you that. I mean, Paul.
No, not with these guys. I mean, these guys, they set the bar and
they good.
Yeah, they're good, and that's you got to have something to shoot for, and that's those guys are good.
I mean, I talked to Paul earlier, and he does a lot of seat time racing. He sits in his rig so much he's got to sit on a pillow because he's starting to get blisters. I mean, these guys put in a lot of time in these rigs, running around practicing these things. And Slapinski, well, I don't know. He's cut from a different cloth. I don't know what to say about that guy. But
I agree. Those guys, they can put it in. I wished I had a little bit more time to do a little seat time, but just lucky to be running with this league.
I just wish I could kidnap one of them and bring them to my house and put them in my rig and literally force to teach me how to drive like they do.
That would be awesome.
Who do you want to thank, buddy, before I let you get out of here tonight?
As always, autism is big in my life, and anytime I can get an interview, I always want to do a shout out for my son, Cayman. So happy about that. Want to thank Full Throttle Racing, Tim Woodson, Gary Ragland, Kendall Kraft, and Todd Willis, all a part of the team. So just happy to be a part of this league as well.
I've got a gentleman that I do a lot of bowling tournaments with, and believe it or not, we went out on a Saturday morning for the kids' league. He has a 13-year-old son who has autism, and I'm going to tell you what, I don't know what it is, but they focus on certain things, and they do it better than anybody. And this kid can bowl. He has like a 170 average, and he's 13 years old.
Oh, I believe it. The spectrum is so large, but yeah, some of these kids can hone in on something, and that's their specialty for life. So they're a big part of the world these days, and I just appreciate people with the recognition.
Well, buddy, sometimes I truly believe, especially the way the world is today, I think they're better off not really knowing what's going on out there,
Yeah, very good point, Bobby. Very good.
All right, my friend, you take care of yourself. Have a great, safe work week, and we will see you. I'm going to see you what? probably Saturday night super speedway, right?
Let's hope so, my man. Appreciate
all right.
all you do too, Bobby. Thank you, man.
I appreciate it, buddy. You take care. Have a safe work week. Remember, safety third.
Absolutely.
All right, buddy. We'll see
See you,
ya.
man.
I'll get him down here. I'll get him up the lobby. All right, next up, this guy. If I can't kidnap Slapinski, I'm going to kidnap Paul Witt. So you better look out, Paul. You're not too far from me.
No, only a couple hours from you, Bobby. That's
yeah,
about
bud.
it.
I know, right?
Yes, sir.
You only led one lap because Gary's a lap hog. But you started third. You guys really put on a really good show, though. A lot of battling going on. You guys had kind of two different distinct lines that you were running, trying to save that tire where I'm probably going to assume. But he kept putting lap traffic behind you, or between you two. And I'm sure that made it a little rough, too, didn't it?
Yeah, what really made it rough was when I got spun there, and I had to start at the back of the pack and come up through. And I came up through, and I did not want to see that caution come out because I was catching them. I just kept calling on the radio saying, "Here, kitty, 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 kitty," like Tony Stewart did back there in Indy. And I was catching about a tenth a lap, so I really didn't want to see that caution come out that last one there.
You were running hard. I knew it when you got involved in that incident there, and it brought you back. I forgot where you started out at. You was way back there, like the 14th spot or something.
Yeah, I was 13th. I
13th?
started 13th on that run, and I made it up to third before the caution came out.
You was coming with vengeance. If I looked at the front end of that Camaro, I probably would have seen like a, I don't know, kind of a mean look on that grill, you know? You were on a mission. You were coming.
You would have saw the Toyota emblem.
Oh, the toilet motor. I'm sorry, the toilet motor.
Yeah, the toilet motor. Boy, that toilet motor was running pretty good tonight.
Yeah, she was. You might have to put a whole new flush and everything, new guts and everything in that thing after you ran it like you did tonight. But
yeah,
anyway,
I ran it like I stole it, man.
Congratulations. Second place, getting points. It's early in the season. Why not? Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of there? And by the way, don't forget now, for Saturday, you got to get your winning attire on that you got. And you got to look really pretty and stuff because I'm going to put the cameras back up for the Super Speedway Series.
You betcha. I'll get that up. And don't forget, we got doubleheader this weekend too, Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Doubleheader, buddy.
Can't wait. I can't quit coughing now.
It's gonna be great, man. I can't wait, man, because I've been practicing both of them, you know. So yeah, I've got a lot of seat time in the last 2 weeks. We're good to go.
You keep that pillow fluffed, and I'll catch you Saturday night.
You betcha, Bobby. We'll see you.
All right, brother. Take care.
Yep, you too.
Never a dull moment with Paul, I'm going to tell you. The man of the hour, and there he is. It's a little tidbit on him. He led 95 laps of 100. My God, you're just one of those. You're just one of those guys. You just want to take your ball and bat and go home. You know what I mean?
I didn't want to give up the lead. I know clean air was king. If I give that up, I was going to be in a lot of trouble.
Well, you did a heck of a job. You owned this place tonight.
Yeah, it felt pretty good tonight. It was. It was slick. I mean, you had to work for it. I seen when those guys would come, I would just take their line away. You know, probably not the smart. Fair thing to do. But hey, that's part of racing, right? You got to take the line away to win.
Let me tell you what. If I could throw rocks or a water bottle out my window, I would do it. Anything to help me out.
That's it. He was right behind me. I want to give him a lot of credit tonight. He was right behind me, and I felt like if he went low, maybe he could have made a pass on me, but he never did. He wanted that top line. He just stayed right behind me.
Well, congratulations, bud. Hey, winning. Working for another championship. That never gets old. Who do you want to thank tonight before I let you get out of here? And by the way, you look all pretty as well because we're going to be putting you on the camera Saturday night.
Yeah, I'll have to. My camera's right there. It's ready. So
okay,
don't worry. We'll just remind me, and I'll turn it on. That's all.
No problem. You have to comb all three of those hairs.
Yeah. for sure.
Who do you want to thank tonight, boss?
I'm going to thank you tonight. Thanks for coming back out here. I know you're not 100%, but thanks for coming out here and doing this for us. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank MaxspeedTV, Lucky Dowell Racing, Brian, of course, Michael Pegg, Mr. Pegg. I know he put his boat away or something, but, we're looking to maybe next summer see that boat again. And he's pretty neighbors, what I hear.
Oh, you know what? He invited me to come down. I'm going to tell you real quick. The league owner, he's such a nice guy.
He sure is.
I've only broadcasted one season for him, and he's already on the horn. Bobby, I'm going to get you a plane ticket from Ohio. Get your butt down here and hang out with us guys on the boat. Yep. And, man, I'm going to tell you what, I would have given anything if I could have done it. But my schedule, and as busy as I've been, I ain't been able to do anything. But I guarantee you one thing, I'm coming.
Yeah, free it
I'm
up
coming this spring.
That guy has a huge heart, I tell you. My Mr.
And
Pegg,
I'm going to take his. I'm going to take his next door neighbor. I'm going to take her away from him. Is what I'm going to do.
Take that offer.
I'm going to take her away from him. She's going to take one look at me walking down that dock line, and she's going to say, "Michael who?"
Michael who? Bye-bye.
Anyway, continue on. Who you want to thank, boss?
But the rest will be easy. It's just, the God above, my wife and kids, and everybody out there watching. Thanks for us. Thanks for coming out here and listening to us and watching us. Thank you.
Nice job, my friend. Congratulations on this. We'll see you Saturday night. Get yourself all prettied up, comb those 3 hairs, and get ready.
See you then.
Well, all right. Well, that's it. We made it. We got through it. A little rough. Just a little rough, to say the least. Nothing too bad. But anyway, that was your race winner right there, Gary Slapinski, getting the job done. You guys take it easy, relax, have a great work week. Remember, safety third. And you come back, you join us. And don't forget, man, we've got Thursday, we got the truck series. Friday, we've got the new super late model series starting up. You want to get involved with that, hit them up. And don't forget the NOMA Super Speedway series on Saturday nights. Go right into iRacing, hit Join League. It's that simple. From Bobby with all the hobbies, MaxspeedTV, you guys have a good week. I'm out of here. See ya.